I'm about my cash, I'm about my cash, I make it rain. I'm about my cash, I'm about my cash, I make it rain. I'm about my cash, I'm about my cash, I make it rain. I'm about my cash, I'm about my cash, I make it rain. I just wanna make some money.
Supposed to be Scorpio.
I don't know much about Scorpios though.
Scorpios?
They're just spicy, from what I know.
They're interesting. I'll tell you that much. They're different.
Least favorite zodiac?
Pisces.
I
think Pisces
Taurus.
are the real crybabies. They're real emotional.
I feel like Taurus, Gemini. Like I've had such a bad experience with Gemini.
Gemini could be
two-faced. They're two-faced.
Yeah, they super two-faced, but I don't know. I don't know.
Taurus.
It's like a battle for me. Taurus, Gemini.
What's your favorite zodiac sign?
Libra.
Well, we can't be biased.
No, but seriously though, I love Libras.
Okay, besides Libra.
All right, I gotta think.
Besides
Libra?
Yeah.
I mean, Libra's not my favorite.
I like Libras. I like Sagittarius. You know, and
I would say Capricorns.
I like Leos.
Capricorns. That's what I was gonna go with. My girls are Capricorns, so I gotta go with Capricorns.
I would say Capricorns. They're so easy to get along with.
Speaking of birthdays, you know what I saw, which was fucking crazy? How they used to draft people back then for the army. They just put up birthdays. If that's your birthday, you have to lead to the Vietnam War.
What?
So it was like August 21st, August 15th, August 29th, and then they went to September. Like that. And if you saw your name on the news, I mean, your birthday, you had to go to the Vietnam War.
I thought it was just if you're like 17 to 18 and you just
it was by birthday.
Random selection.
They did the random selections. I was
That's
thinking if
wild.
they do that shit.
You might have to start doing that now again.
No, that's what I'm saying. They don't have numbers. That's what I was thinking. If they do that, if they say July 21st, you going?
I'm on the cutoff age almost. You feel me? I'm aging out, baby.
I think I'm out of there too.
30s is hell.
You young. You about a good.
Yeah.
I know.
If they hit the draft button and they say you had to go, what you doing?
You have to go.
Fight or flight?
Flight.
I don't know.
You gotta hide.
Fight or flight?
I'll be like, I'm pregnant. I can't fight to win the war right now. Like, don't be for real.
Hey, the girls got it easy with that one.
Right?
To be honest, though, I have a health condition. I don't think they would send me.
They don't go even faster. Be like, hey, go check if there's something right there.
Wait a second.
And when you go, boom.
Yeah, you know.
But why would they send me?
We're gonna be
fight?
the bait because we ain't signed up for it. They just made us go, so they're gonna use us as bait.
Facts and ways to get the check. We're gonna talk about it. How she get this? So talk about your business actually, because that's why we really here.
All right, so I've been a makeup artist for 9 years now. It started off literally in my mom's living room. Like to be honest, what I remember most of like the beginning of me doing makeup and like how I got into it, I was like obsessed with my niece's mom was a makeup artist for MAC, which is like a big company. You guys know MAC?
Facts, of course.
I think so.
I know a little bit. I know
MAC
enough,
and Macy's though. You never seen that?
Yeah. MAC.
Yeah.
MAC is a
little
big
black
brand.
black lipsticks.
MAC is a big brand.
Yeah, so she used to work for MAC, and I used to tell her all the time, like, do my makeup. And one day she must have been tired of me, and she was like, girl, you need to learn how to do your own makeup. And I was like, facts. I went to Sephora, bought a bunch of stuff, and like, I was my test dummy for like 3 years, and then started investing into makeup. But it was just for myself. Like, I never pictured myself being a makeup artist. I never pictured doing anybody's makeup.
Facts.
And then my mom was like, you got a lot of makeup. You need to start making your money back. And I was like, I didn't even think about that. I was in college. I was a broke kid in college. I had no money. And I knew how to do makeup. So I started charging people to do makeup. And eventually, like, you know, I grew. I met obviously a lot of clients. It went from my mom's living room to my house. I had like a little room that I would do people's makeup in. I have my own like studio. So it took some time, but I've been doing makeup for a really long time.
Word, facts.
Where? What about you? You done makeup before?
Yo, so my experience with makeup, I actually have tried it. You know, me and my daughter, we got some practice.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Like I be okay. I know the basics. I know like contour. I know MAC.
Where contour goes?
Contour, it goes usually on your cheekbones right here. You know what I'm saying? So it can
I
make it look nice.
I
know a little bit about the blush. I know about the eyeliner. I know about the lashes. You know what I'm saying? I know a little bit, you know, the makeup and all that. I know a little bit because, you know, shout out to the girls, you know. But my daughter too, she be sometimes doing my makeup and practicing.
Oh, she likes doing makeup. That's cute.
Yeah, she likes it. You know, I let her do it on me a little bit too.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm not a fan of makeup. I like females that don't wear makeup.
Well, it depends. It's different things.
See, I'm like the opposite. Like, don't like makeup.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like wearing makeup on myself. I debated the whole time, like, should I wear makeup? Should I not wear makeup? Should I wear makeup? But, like, I feel like naturally I never wear makeup. Like, to go anywhere, like, I don't wear makeup to work. I'm not that girl.
Not all the time you need it. I think
and when I do wear makeup, it's super basic. Like, it don't take me 2 hours to get ready. Like, I'll do my makeup in 8 minutes quick.
Well, you're the makeup artist.
No, and that's what I'm saying. So, like, I'm already used to it, but I don't wear a lot of it when I do wear makeup. So the girls that do, like, the glam and they book a makeup artist, like, I think it's so fire. Like,
yeah, right.
They really put time into how they look.
Put time into it. Like, they got to really bring somebody like you into the picture.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that experience. Like, what is it like being in a room with somebody? Like, all right, I got a 2-part question.
Okay.
What is it like being in a room with somebody, doing their makeup, and, like, how do you feel when somebody comes to you with an idea and you're like, as a makeup artist, I'm really not feeling that. I need to make adjustments.
Okay, that happens to me all the time. So, I always get like a little girl. Like when somebody books me, I'm like, oh my God, they picked me. Like, how did they find me? Like, that's one of the first questions I always ask my clients. Like, oh, how did you hear from me? Because I meet a lot of people. Like every time I do makeup, it's usually like a stranger. Mm-hmm. So I always ask people. A lot of people find out on Instagram. A lot of people find out like from a friend. And I like to say thank you to people too. Like, oh, thank you for sending your friend. So I always get like super honored and emotional, like every single time. Like I'm like, oh my God, they picked me. Or like this past weekend I had like 12 clients in one day. And I was like, wow, I feel like when I was back in the room, like I was really hustling for real. And it was like new people, and just meeting new people is super dope. Mm-hmm. And I get that all the time where like some people want a look and then their dress or like their outfit is like too much and the look is too much and like you're just doing too much. So I always like kind of like put it that way to my clients. I'd be like, I see what you want to do, but like you're gonna be doing too much. Let me do what I can do. Let me do what I know how to do, and then if you don't like it, we'll do that. And it's usually
okay.
I usually come out like, oh, this is fire.
So they usually stick with your idea.
Yeah, I mean, I do have clients though that like whatever they want, just do it.
Right. Well, of course. I was gonna ask.
I was gonna say, like, when people show up, that they be like, "Yo, I want this." Like, when I go to the barbershop, I be like, "Yo, I want to blow out." Mm-hmm. You know, when they show up, do they tell you what they want? They just sit down and you do what you do.
Sometimes I get both. Like, obviously, like, I'll do brides and things like that, and like they're very specific, or like they have like a certain look or how they want to look. But I also tell people like everybody has a different face regardless. Like, I could do the same makeup look on myself and the same look on somebody else, and it'll look completely different. We have way different features. You can highlight different things with different products and things like that. So it just really depends on the client. Like, I get a lot of people that'll be like, oh, just do what you do. Because I get a lot of clients that never wear makeup, and they're like, oh, like, I don't want too much. Right. So that happens to me a lot. And then too, like, their outfits. Like, I could get inspired by people's looks or like what they want, like that. Most of the time, though, like 80% of the time, I would say like clients will be like, "Oh, you know what you're doing."
Yeah, you have them show you the outfits before you do the makeup, or is
sometimes it depends. Like, I'll ask the client, "What do you want? Like, what are you wearing today? What's the event?" And then we'll go from there. Whether I ask like, "What are you wearing?" or "What do you have in mind?" Right. A lot of girls just be like, "Oh, I want a soft glam." I'm like, okay, so I just go with like their face. And I don't even know what they're wearing, you know, because like I also get that too. Like, people will be like, I have no idea what I'm wearing. Just do my makeup, and I'm like, okay, so neutrals.
So kind of like, oh, you just go what you know. Like, they just pay you to just kind of make them look good.
I was thinking about that too on Saturday. I was like, it's becoming like makeup is so like easy for me. It doesn't feel like a job.
It's like painting.
Yeah, it just feels like you just get inspired by like somebody's face, and like you just go. Like, I don't remember, oh, I put these colors on her. It's like to put it on like my Instagram post. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so muscle memory now that, and I love it. Like, obviously it's super dope to be able to do that, and to get to that level.
Somebody and make them look way different sometimes. So not way different, but just like bring something out of them.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, that's a good feeling too when they look in the mirror, because sometimes when I see somebody like do the transformation, I'm like, shit. Like, that's what's up.
Yeah.
But have you ever had anybody who was disappointed?
Knock on wood. No, not yet. Like, I've had like clients be like, oh, like, can we do this like this, or like, can we make this smaller and things like that, but never like, oh, I hate this. No.
Okay.
Never.
Okay, so you got good reviews right here. Good
I
reviews.
do. Thank God. That would be
Nice,
crazy.
nice. How long you been in this?
I've been doing makeup for 9 years, and then so I just graduated from aesthetic school, and I've been doing like facials and brows and lashes and things like that.
Right.
Have like a year doing that.
That was gonna be my next question. Like, do you only do makeup, or is there other things you do?
I want to specialize in men's facials. Like, I just love men's facials.
Fire.
But yeah, I really like facials right now. I don't really like the like chemical and like the crazy part of facials. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just not like too into science, and I feel like it could go 0 to 100 real fast. And like if I don't feel super comfortable, like with makeup, I try every single product on myself before I put it on anybody.
Smart.
Like every single product, I've tried it on myself before I put it on someone else. Do you put that in your
disclaimer? Like I tried this on myself first.
No, I don't put it as a disclaimer, but like I just want to see like how the product works, and like if like for example, there's been like big brands that are like famous and everybody talks about them, but when I put them on myself, like I break out right away. So I will not put that on a client because I don't want that review.
Yeah, right.
And so that's kind of how I feel about like facials. Like I don't want to get too into like crazy facials because I can't try every single product on my skin. You feel me? Like I don't got the same skin as everybody.
Why men's facials though?
I just feel like I don't know. I like the men's facials. I feel like they have just the best skin.
Facts. Okay, I can see that.
They have such nice skin. Like
that's
we're
due
always
to, like not like putting a bunch of stuff on and not messing with your face.
I don't know. I feel like guys are just blessed. Like they always got the nice lashes. They don't need them. Like they have good skin. They don't need that, you know? Like
I hear that.
But I do think that we do a lot to our faces and like experiment and like,
because if you think about it, guys, all their hairlines is pushed back. That's just not happening with females, but you're not getting box outs.
Right, there's different things that happen.
You know,
because
so
men
sure.
go through the balding, you know what I'm saying? Like there's like hat fishing, like there's all type of things. Like, you know, like guys gotta wear glasses all the time. They take them off, it looks different. You know what I mean? Like there's all type of shit that happens. But when I went to Portugal last year, I met this girl that she does facials, and she started like with makeup and everything, and now she blew up. Like she's a millionaire. Yeah, she's from Boston area. She moved to California, and like I'll show you her afterwards. But like this girl's like big time now. Like she got like LA clients like Sylvester Stallone and like
super
more.
dope.
Yeah, and so when you said that, I was like, yo, that was literally gonna be one of the things that I asked you today. Like, what is gonna be your transition? Because I just learned this, how makeup is so dope. Like there's so many different levels to it.
Yeah.
Like you're doing makeup. There's a makeup artist that you go to.
There is so many makeup artists in Lawrence. Like there's so many talented, beautiful makeup artists in Lawrence. I did like a little collab, and I didn't even have every single makeup artist because obviously I don't know everybody. Mm-hmm. But like there was like 10 of us, and all fire makeup artists, all different. Like we just made like a TikTok last year on like International Women's Day, like passing the brush.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I seen that. That was
dope.
And
it was like, it was my video.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, and it was just super dope. Like just to see everybody collabing, and like the talent is crazy. Like
facts.
We have so much talent.
I would say that Lawrence always has mad talent.
So much artsy, and
but like that's what I'm saying. How makeup is so talented. You could be doing movies, like weddings, like mad things. So what is your transition?
I think I will forever be a makeup artist. Like that was my first love. But obviously, like I want to transition. I want to be able to just teach makeup. Like I don't want to be the one to be doing like the Saturdays working 12 to 8. Like I don't want to be working those crazy hours no more, but I would definitely like I want to just teach makeup all day. I want to teach people how to do makeup. I want to teach people how to do their own makeup. Like things like that. Like I want to be teaching all the time. Like when I went to college, I wanted to be a teacher. And then when I got put in the classroom, I was like, okay, I don't want to be a teacher.
Right.
And so like I feel like that makes me like miss teaching, and it's like teaching my own thing, you know?
Maybe you just didn't want to teach that subject, and now you found the subject you want to teach.
I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like the whole teaching thing, and like I can't see myself in a classroom all day.
Yeah, right.
It's just
teaching sucks.
Yeah,
no.
Teaching
like
crazy.
when I was doing that, and I felt some type of way some days. You know, being in a classroom is different sometimes, especially the generation is different. Like I just feel like growing up, like we kind of vibe more with the teachers. Like we have more fun. You know what I'm saying? Like the what is it like? you know, when you're in the gym and everybody's there lining up. I forgot what it's even called. That's how long I've been out of high school.
Like open gym or something?
Not open gym. It's like the day before the game.
Pep rally?
Like pep rallies. There you go. Damn, pep rallies was.
No, I think it would
depend.
depend. It would depend the age you're teaching and what you're teaching would big part. Yeah, like let's say if you worked at Greater Lawrence, just teaching makeup. But then you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for them.
That's what I'm saying. Essentially,
you want to make videos and do information. People could watch it, buy it. You know, you can mentor people that way. That'd be dope. Ways to get the check. That's why we here. You know
I want to do that for sure. I want to like eventually like sprung out and just have like a team working for me.
Word.
Where they like work how I work kind of thing and just pass them my clients and make like commission off that.
Yeah, right.
And that way like my studio will always be open and people could always be coming in and out.
That's a collaboration.
Definitely want a storefront too in the future.
Yeah. You know what I think is fire is the movie makeup. Like I started watching a little bit of that last couple years and seeing how people like get mad crafty into that is crazy. Like you seen that?
No, it depends. I don't know. I know some lady we used to work with, Jen Cody, her daughter does some crazy makeups looking like avatars and stuff.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying. Like putting that,
crazy.
like that's different type of.
That's
like,
just a different type.
Makeup.
Yeah, I think you would have to move to like Hollywood.
It's like special effects makeup.
Yeah,
like I'm not good at drawing like that.
Yeah, right. But I mean, technically, putting the makeup on somebody's face is drawing.
No, it is. It's just like the detailed fine lines and things like that. I don't know if. I mean, I'm sure that if I tried, I could get into it, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Which person you think you done the best makeup to ever? Like you were like, wow, I love this one. You always go back and look at that picture. Do you have a favorite?
That's hard to say, huh?
Dang, I don't have a favorite.
You don't have like one favorite? All right.
I have like certain clients though that like every time I do their makeup, I'm like, wow.
What about the opposite? Let's hear a story. I was like, what the fuck? Like I'm never doing this person again.
I'm not gonna say this just because they're
not
my
their
clients.
name, but
no, but I'm not gonna say this because they're my clients. But I've literally have never had an ugly girl sit on my chair. Like,
well, I wouldn't say ugly. It was just like an annoying customer. Like,
not annoying.
I'm thinking like the barbershop. I remember getting up and he's like, "Yo, I'm never cutting that guy's hair again." Like, oh no, yo, right here.
Oh no,
right
no,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? I've had that.
Things like that.
I've definitely had that. Oh my god. Yeah, I've had that.
A person comes to mind right away.
Right.
No, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, like it gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't. I feel
it's
like I can't do my best work.
Yeah, it's like,
I can't do my best work
you
under.
feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. Like, what goes through your mind when you're like having somebody sit down and kind of thinking like, I'm about to get into my zone right now. You know what I'm saying? How do you get yourself prepared for that?
I always listen to music. Like I cannot do makeup without listening to music. It just feels weird. I don't feel like it's like, I don't know. It's really weird with me.
It was good vibes. We were listening to some music yesterday while she was doing the thing. Some good tunes came on.
Right. What's on the playlist?
Really I don't remember the songs, but it was just chill tunes.
I just let my phone go. Like once you pick a song, it just keeps going. And like if I don't like it, I'll skip it. But my phone be vibing.
Yeah. But back to the clients and stuff. Let's talk about broke bitches pulling up and trying to play you or trying to do like, do this for this or this for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, do my makeup, I'll post you or things like that. Have you come across that a lot? I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
The hustle, because Lawrence, you said there's mad talent, but there's also mad broke people here in Lawrence.
No, yeah, everybody wants to like finesse people. Yeah, for sure.
So like,
I would say like a while back, like I feel like around like 2020, my boundaries became like very like firm, like even with just like closing at a certain time. Like I used to work the most ridiculous hours, but at the same time I was just working for myself. I didn't have another job at the time. I was just working for myself. So hell yeah, if you needed to do your makeup at 4 a.m. to go to the airport, I got you. Like I would do crazy shit like that. And now, hell no, like I'm not doing that. That's just crazy. Those are not business hours.
That's good.
So like before, I feel like I'd never had like those boundaries. And I remember one time, obviously I'm not gonna say no names, but I was working and I had like so many clients that day. It was like a super jam-packed day. Like I had started at like 7 a.m. and I wasn't gonna finish till 8. Midday I had like a wedding. And it was like 3 bridesmaids that were coming, and they were coming from Providence. And I was like, Providence? Like somebody came to do their makeup with me. And like I was super honored again, like getting everything ready, you know, and just like, this is like a while back. Like I'm doing makeup in my house at this time. And my client that was before them doesn't respond to me, doesn't show up, doesn't hit me up. So I'm like, all right, so your appointment's canceled. Like I just text her like, your appointment's canceled. She shows up 45 minutes late.
Sheesh.
Now I'm
Talk
like,
about it.
now I got 3 girls back to back that need to get out by a certain time, and they're going to Providence.
Facts.
They gotta like.
Facts.
So I was like, nah, I can't do your makeup. And she was like, no, please. Oh my God. Like, I have somewhere to be. I need to do your makeup. Like, you need to do my makeup, please, please, please.
That's your problem.
So in my head, I'm like,
Upcharge.
I could do a crazy upcharge, or I could just be like, fuck it. Like, I've done her makeup a bunch of times. Shit does happen, you know?
Right.
And I don't want to come off as like an asshole ever. So I do her makeup. When I tell you this girl was designered out, top to bottom, like, top to bottom. She paid me in ones. I didn't
She
charge
was
her an
probably
up
a stripper
fee.
on the low.
I didn't charge her an up fee. She didn't tip me. Like, it was crazy.
I want to
That
talk
was the
about tips
craziest-
after this.
That was the craziest experience I ever had. Like,
I was. She paid you with her tips. She ain't had no more tips to give you no more money.
Like,
She's probably a
that's-
stripper.
You know, shit happens.
yeah, but like, shit happens.
but
You
that's
have
why-
to have some
That's why you
consideration.
set your boundaries and you stand on that.
No,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
good, but you need to learn those things and
For
and
sure.
and experience stuff and go through things. So set those boundaries, because if not, you're gonna,
Right.
you know.
How do you set your pricing?
I've been doing makeup. I feel like if I open my kit, I charge $100.
Okay.
Like, whether it's a glam that might take me 10 minutes or a glam that might take me an hour.
Okay.
But like, if I
Fair to
open my
say.
kit,
so
$100.
starting price is $100.
Starting price.
and then it goes up from there. That's actually really fair to say. Like that's just like that's what it is. No matter what you are, who you are, this is where we're at. Weddings, like sweet 16,
Weddings I
$100
charge
and up.
differently. Like, obviously, like, I charge like at a minimum for a wedding and things like that, because obviously I'm traveling. I have to bring extra makeup. It's a lot more time. Weddings are crazy. Like, you gotta bring
facts.
lighting. You gotta bring your kit. You gotta bring extra stuff. Now you gotta bring like, you gotta bring mirrors. The things that you think about before a wedding is crazy. So like, I always have a
just the
minimum.
bride limo driver.
Oh Lord.
And that lady was crazy, so I could imagine doing the makeup. Oof.
Wow. So what's
But
the
wouldn't that
pricing
be
on
like?
that?
Wouldn't that be like? Hold on, real quick. Wouldn't that be like chill though? Because like you have all your clients right there, and you have like.
You would think.
And then you're done.
No, it's
So
hectic.
usually, like,
Weddings
for
are
me-
hectic that day.
The craziest thing that I've experienced though, like with that, I booked 2 weddings in one day because I had an assistant at the time. And she like said yes to 2 people because I don't know why, but the weddings were both at the same time. So I had to start. Oh no, I think I had like a 2-hour gap between the 2 weddings. They were in 2 different cities. So now I'm traveling to 2 different cities, picking everything up, putting it back in, picking everything up, putting it back in. And it's like over like 20 clients. So I'm like, there's no way. I don't know how I did that. But that day, insane. Like, I was like, I don't think I'll
Ever
Never
try to
doing
do
this
something
again.
like that again? Yeah.
What about traveling? Like, where's the
and I've
farthest you
had,
gone?
they were both bridezillas too.
The
Well,
farthest you gone to like go do makeups and stuff like that.
I did makeup. To be honest, in DR, I got flown out to DR and
some makeup?
to do a bride.
That's fire. So yeah, you on it, right?
No, that's dope.
So like you just brought up some really good points about like the breakdown from it being somebody just calling me for a quick glam up or a whole wedding. So like
I don't do that either. Don't call me.
yeah,
Don't
like,
call me. Don't text me. I have a website. Go
okay,
through the
so
website. That's
walk
so
us-
stressful.
So walk us through the actual
Yeah,
process.
booking
Like,
a-
how do you book
booking
you?
AG,
Like,
what do we gotta
What
do?
do you do? Like, you know what I'm saying?
So
How do we get this done?
GlammbyAG.com. You click on the service that you want. It'll bring you to like a link, and you click the time that you want.
Before we get away from pricing, what are your thoughts on tips? Do you like getting tips or not? And I'm gonna tell you how I feel about tipping, at least barbers and stuff like that, because I kind of put this at the same thing.
I don't expect a tip from nobody. Like, I don't expect a tip, especially because I charge $100. Like, I feel like I understand. Like, there's some people. This is why I haven't upped my prices, and I go back and forth with myself. Like, every time I have like a iffy experience, I would say.
Right.
Like, because I feel like one bad apple could ruin it for everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially with like deposits. Like, before I used to be super lenient with deposits. Like, oh no, you know, like Nelson, I know you. He's not gonna cancel on me.
Right.
But then Nelson cancels on me, and it's
For
like,
sure.
bro, like, you, it's my time and my money, you know. So now I'm like, again, the boundaries. Like, now I'm like, nah, everybody's paying a deposit. I don't care who you are, you have to pay a deposit. But I feel like with tips, like, I don't expect it, but it's nice. Like,
It's
of
good to
course, I'm
have.
super grateful for everybody that tips me. But I
I
feel
kind
like-
of like your flow with that, because like I'm not a fan of tipping the barber, but just tell me your price. And if you're my barber and you're gonna charge me X amount, and I feel that it's worth it, that's what I'm gonna give you. If you're expecting more because you want tips, then I'm gonna give you more for the reason that they're gonna try to rush you or put other people over you and stuff like that. Like, oh, the next client gives me a $40 tip every time.
Right.
I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? So I try to stay away from barbers that live off tips.
No, yeah, like money talks. Obviously, like, and I'm not gonna lie, I have some clients that they might ask me, yo, can you do my makeup at 7 a.m. before work? Or like, I got you. Because they,
Nah,
at the end of the day, money pays the bills. But obviously, like, I have clients that never done makeup in their life. I've had like 15-year-old clients that are going to a King's or like whatever. I don't expect you to tip. You know what I'm saying? I just go into it like, if I get blessed, I get blessed.
Price. Yeah, I feel that.
That's facts.
And yeah, shout out to my barber though. You know I take care of you with those tips. Yeah, I put it into the price, but that's what he gets. You know what I'm saying? I don't be tipping extra or nothing.
A service, tipping is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? If you like your service and everything's good, like you said, set price is there.
But to me, I feel like up your price. Know your worth. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
if
let's say easy numbers. If he charges $40 for a haircut, but somebody always gives him $60 because they give a $20 tip, your price could be $60. Because if for my barber, if he was to up whatever he ups to, if that's my barber, I'm gonna pay that. You feel me? If I can, then I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Right. But
like, you want to be switching up your barber?
Huh? I'm not gonna be switching up my barbers. That's why I said if he was.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's people that like. I feel like that's where I struggle in the sense where like I feel like I could charge way more than what I charge. I've been doing this for 9 years. Like, of course I could charge way more. I have my license and things like that. But like, I feel like I think about the girl that like looks forward to the day that she's getting her makeup done for the first time, or like it's a big event, and times are tough. You're paying for a fit.
Fair pricing.
You're paying for shoes.
You need to have the fair pricing for sure. Yeah, not for sure.
I think it depends on what you get. You know what I'm saying? Because like, not for nothing. Okay, you got the Glamm, the girl who comes with the quick Glamm. It's $100. Cool. That's your set price. Everybody knows that. So if you come for a 10-minute Glamm up, you already knew what you was paying for. But if you're here and you're like, I want to stay here for the whole half hour, an hour, and like get it all done up, you know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna obviously charge them a bit more.
I still charge them $100.
You see, and that's being nice. That's being, you know what I'm saying? So if you wanted to, if you was like, hey, I'm charging you the $100 to open the kit, and then we've been here for an hour and I've done X, Y, and Z, so that's why I'm charging you $120 or $130. Then I expect that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a hustle.
Nah, I don't know. I'm not trying to set prices on nobody, but what I just think is like you should have a set price. You know, your time is money, and like you said, times are tough. Everything's going up. Today's price is not tomorrow's price. Fat Joe all day. I always say that little quote, but it's just, it is what it is. Like, either you
like,
pay
I'm
for
a huge
what I got.
tipper. I'm a huge tipper.
Right.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, I go to restaurants for sure. No matter
20%,
what, no matter what, they're getting 20%. Even if it was trash service,
if it was trash, don't come to me.
I give them 20% no matter what. Even if it was bad, I'll leave the 20% and I'll write something down. Like, you suck to shine. But I'm going to give the 20% no matter what. And if it was good, I'm going to give something extra. But I don't know. I believe I'm always leaving the 20% no matter what. Because at the end of the day, they're working.
Right.
They're probably getting evicted. That's why they're being shitty and quick. But now when you have those Karens and stuff, that's different.
No, yeah, for sure.
You know, so it depends.
Like I said, it really does depend. Because if you go somewhere, you spend $1,000 on a bill, somebody's giving you some really shitty service, 20% is like $250. You feel me? Like, that's a lot to give somebody who's giving you shitty service.
So you pay for your deposit and then you pay your tip and then you come in and whatever. And you pay the balance. So a lot of people, like, they'll bless you because you're like, oh, like, what's my balance? It's 80, and then they'll, you know, obviously, like, they'll throw something on top because they already, you know, they paid their deposit, so it's not really like $100. But I also think about it too, like, some people just $100 is already a lot, and they're supporting your business, like.
Yeah, right.
No, I feel there's nothing wrong with it.
That's what I respect, the support for the business.
Yeah. I mean, I call myself a boss. I'm a boss, but like,
I like that.
When I'm a boss for real, like, okay, I could take this and go on a little business trip, but I'm not there yet.
Maybe that's the next step. Start looking into that for the LLC?
Future. Yes, I do have an LLC.
There you go. So you could put everything on the business.
I could, but like, I also want to be smart too. Like, I'm in my 20s, and I talk to a lot of people that are older than me, and like, obviously a lot of my friends are older than me. My coworkers are older than me. Like, I'm the youngest in the group and stuff, and I like to listen to like things they've gone through and like, what would you do different at, like, I always say, like, am I doing my 20s wrong? Like, I feel like I'm super disciplined and like not that I got it together, because nobody really has it together at the end of the day,
Never.
but like, you know, like I'm on like another level compared to the people that are my age, you know? And so like, I don't know, when it comes to that, I just feel like
Just educating yourself. Educate yourself more on
Like,
it.
I don't know if I'm
learn
doing-
more and try to take that for the next step. Learn how to budget everything, the expenses, the time. Put all that into an equation and figure out where you should go from there.
Yeah.
How do you stay so disciplined?
Everything's a mindset. A wise man once told me.
Right.
You know what's crazy? Nelson was the one that like changed my mindset like the last like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like I never would expect me being a gym girl or like anything like that. But like he really said, like he put it into perspective. Like you're gonna have an excuse for everything. There's always an excuse. Like go get it.
Okay.
Go get
Just
it.
do it.
Just
Nike.
do it.
do it.
Stop talking. Like
Just do it.
And I feel like I took it. I took that advice into like my business and like myself personally. Like I just have goals, and like the goals are not gonna come to me. I gotta go get them.
You gotta go.
That's true. That's true. You know, they say like, you know, you got to chase success. But honestly, sometimes when you like just change your mindset, success will come to you.
Facts.
You